Hey there, how are you? Huh? Illusions. But any obstacle can be overcome if looked at the right way. The witch's house. There you are.
enter. Do not trouble to knock or announce yourself.
Angraboda, I have traveled far to find you.
And you are brave to darken my door alone. Where is my lover, the dark fox that slinks between my sheets?
Loki has stayed in Asgard to help rebuild the damage from a recent attack.
How generous. And entirely unlike him. You used to be much better at lying.
I am not Loki's keeper. I've come to understand Jotnar magic, your method for moving Hugr from one body to another.
The mead. You seek the mead.
Hirokin! You have long outstayed your welcome.
Then I will take my leave. But remember what I said, Angarboda. You will see things my way in time.
Who was your visitor?
She's powerful and cruel, and none of your concern.
The mead she spoke of. Where can I find it?
A slip of the tongue. Forget what you heard.
Do not play games with me, witch. You would sell any truth for the right price.
If one had the means to pay it. There is a root called Hag's Claw. It grows at the bottom of a waterfall to the south, at the forest's edge. Bring me 3 roots from the place where the red moss thrives. Then we will speak of the mead.
I will hold you to it. Waterfall should be nearby, but I see no sign of it. If I look about, I may yet find a way to see the unseen. This land hides its secrets well. But no secret is safe from me. roots. A cavern beneath the lake. This land is savage, but full of marvels. Beard. Look at this place. The air smells strange down here. Yggdrasil's great tendrils reach everywhere in this realm. That must be the Hag's Claw Engerborn I spoke of. A pungent root. It must be Hag's Claw. There should be more around. Where are those cursed roots? One more route should do it. Dank and drear. They say hell is the same. Smells strange down here. Dank and drear. They say hell is the same. That won't be enough for anger, Borna. I should find my way out. reek from this root turns my stomach. Boars are closing in, drawn by the smell of the root. I have done as you asked. Now, where is my wisdom?
Give it a moment to brew. There. An elixir to ready your spirit.
How will this bring me the meat?
It will open your mind to the secrets of the world. While we wait, let us speak of Asgard. How fared your defenses after the last attack?
We have been weakened by treachery. Without time to rebuild, we may not withstand another attack. Wait, I did not mean to say that. I feel strange.
Hexclaw has a way of untying the tongue. Now, you have said you want the mead, but how badly? How much would you sacrifice to be freed of fate's shackles? Would you give your tongue, your hand, your sight?
I would. I would give all that, and more.
I would like to see that.
Loki, what trickery is this?
I have sapped your strength, Havi. And I will take your life if your answers displease me.
Did you think I would not come for you? After what you did to my son?
Our son. Fenrir. A name I think you have heard before.
Yes. In the final reckoning, the wolf Fenrir will be my doom.
Now you know. Now you can no longer deceive. Tell me, what will you do with him?
I want to kill him. But I cannot. I swore an oath to you, Loki, and I will not break it. I will not take his life. Fenrir will be imprisoned until the day of prophecy, when we will meet upon the field of battle, as we are fated to.
Then we will bind you until that day, as you mean to bind our son.
An eye for an eye.
I see she let you live. You must have done something right. Let me help you down from there.
No! No! Wait! Wait! No! Ah! You could have let me down gently.
That would presume I cared for your comfort.
Then why release me at all?
For the same reason you are in Jotunheim. You seek the mead, and I can help you get it.
I assume there's a price.
I want a small sample for myself. The rest is yours. Fair?
Do I have a choice?
Of course you do not. The mead is kept by Suttungr and his daughter Gunnlóðr in the vault at their home in Utgardr. The vault is opened only on occasion of a great feast, when Suttungr shares the bounty of his cellar.
And it would be a poor host who did not throw a feast for a distinguished visitor. Say, the High One of Asgard.
You are not as ox-witted as I feared.
I must bring a mighty gift to Sutungar, if I am to earn my welcome.
That idiot drunkard Agir recently lost his cauldron to Sutungur in a way.
Sutungar would be grateful indeed if I returned that cauldron to him.
Seek the tree that wears the scars of the world's serpent scales. The cauldron would have passed by there. You might also bring a gift for Gunlothar. There are treasures that would flatter her in Thrimmer's house by the lake near Utgardr.
I will bear that in mind.
When you have the mead, join me at the Well of Mimir. There I will show you how to escape your doom at Ragnarok.
Should I search for the cauldron now, or head for Thrimmer's Hall? Thrimmer's house once stood here, before ruin came upon it. What do you see? Loki often tells the tale of how Thrymia stole Thor's hammer. It seems his account of Thor's rage was no exaggeration. Thor's bridal circlet. This would be a gift worthy of Gunnlodr's attention. Steel and flesh met here, but Jotnar leave no corpses. This card bears the sign of Agid. The ditch was dark, so the cart would break a wheel. This was an ambush. Something huge was dragged this way. If it was Aegir's cauldron they dragged through here, it must be large indeed. Go, my eyes. The trail of destruction leads towards that giant root. Roughly gutted. This is Jotnar work. But why take its organs? They slaughtered that animal for its innards and used them in their ritual. Likely the thieves employed this magic to hide their loot. The mitten of the great Jotun Skrimir dropped here long ago. Maybe the thieves took their burden inside. Soft moss all around. Hard to imagine this place once fitted a hand. They will attack on sight here. Missing cauldron. But how did they get it into this cave? That was not there before. Hard to know what is real in this realm of illusion. Must be a way to reach it. weight to carry. But things are not always as they seem in Jotunheim. The cauldron has grown smaller. I'm getting the measure of these illusions. This cauldron should be enough to win Suttungur's favor.
Small to my eyes, stranger.
Small in stature, but great in deed. I am the one they call Havi, the High One of Asgard. And I come bearing a great gift.
Your name is known to me. But what could mighty Suttungur want that a little thing like you could provide?
Your great cauldron, stolen by Hymia's sons. Let this offering be a beginning to the end of our hostilities. Such a small thing, yet so much deeper than it seems. Appearances can be deceiving, can they not?
Well spoken, Harvey. Our people may be enemies, but you have earned your welcome here. Thralls, an honored guest has come. Prepare a feast.
I hope also to meet your daughter Gunnlöda. I have heard much of her skill in the mystical arts.
She will be toiling at her work, as ever. But be forewarned, she shuns the company of others.
I could summon her to the feast if you like. We might discuss matters of alchemy on the way.
That would please me. You will find her in her grotto, up the path, within the circle of stones. Have a care, though. You are safe in my presence, but you wander Utgard at your peril.
I will be discreet.
And Harvey, be kind. Gunloader is...
No sense trying to change fate. What counts is how you face it.
Here's the stone circle, but no way into the sanctum. Another illusion.
Toil and drudgery is our lot.
My father was a thrall, as is my wife. As will our children be.
Go, Sunan. Here's the stone circle, but no way into the sanctum. Another illusion.
Toil and drudgery is our lot.
Lotna segir, byggir þú að feðgin okkar ef myndi eyra undir þessu láta bíl?
The way inside is revealed. What is this place?
Some time ago, we made powerful magic here. We sought to see all futures. But every road led to Ragnarok. Father does not visit here anymore. He sees no profit in it. But I am not yet ready to give up. You are Esir.
I am.
I have seen images of the future. Heard the voices of those who will...
Voices from...
Yes. I leave them...
It may be you need a break from your toil, Gunnlóða.
There is no time for rest. Ragnarok will be upon us soon. No, not yet. Are you there, Prophet? Can you hear me? Perhaps another day. Come.
Who are you?
Winter's knife cuts deep, and sky pearls fall thick in this land.
It is cold out here.
How can that surprise you?
I haven't been outside in... I don't know how long.
You are devoted to your work.
Not my work, my responsibility. My people ignore the disaster bearing down on them. Someone must do something. We have long searched for a solution, until the burden of it has bent my mind. I do not think as clearly as I once did.
I've heard there's one method still untested.
There is, but to activate it would mean defiling our well of knowledge, from which all of Midgard drinks. There is no telling the change it would wreak on humankind. It would bring chaos at the least, and I do not wish to hurt them.
Even if it means the death of all Jotnar?
We will find another way. We must. This land is quite beautiful. I had all but forgotten. The vault, wherein our greatest discoveries are kept. Such things would do great harm in the hands of evil people. No stone walls will defend us when Ragnarok comes. All we have built here will be swept away. For so long we made magics there in that tower. Enchantment has seeped into its very walls. The wind and snow have gnawed that tower to the bone. Soon we will knock it down.
Erek hefða hleif, en hot var æti hann í gærðir á.
Harvey! Your feast is prepared. I hope it pleases you.
You are generous and hospitable indeed, great Sutungar. None can say otherwise.
And see, your gift stands in pride of place, brimming with freshly fermented mead. Enough for 100 Jotnar and more.
This is an unexpected honor. You have filled it already with mead from your vault, then?
No need. It has filled itself. Such is the magic of the cauldron.
Impressive. But what if it should run out of mead?
Do you hear this? Harvey fears he will drink us dry. My cauldron is deep, but my vault is deeper. Do not worry about my stores of mead. I have plenty to go around.
Father, you know revelry does not suit me. Must I attend this feast? I have work to do.
Your work can wait, my daughter. Take a moment and...
Father, we have very little time.
Enjoy yourself. I insist. Harvey, the guests are uneasy. They see an Aesir, but they do not know you. Will you address...
I'm ready.
Now, we will hear from our honored guest. The Lord of the Aesir has come in peace and brought us a mighty gift. Attend.
I am Harvey, deft of tongue and quick of wits, here to spin you a tale.
Your stories are wasted on them. They respect deeds, not hollow talk.
Though our people are enemies, I come here to do you honor, for I know that none feast nor fight like Jotnar.
Your words are well chosen.
I offer a toast to great Sutunga. Now we will drink deep and eat heartily.
Let the feast begin!
The guests are not drinking fast enough. Perhaps I can speed things along. What is see musicians? Where's the music? Somber souls will only sip at their drinking horns. Conjure us a tune to raise their spirits.
We are keen, but my harp has been stolen. We cannot play without it.
Who would steal a songbringer's instrument?
There was a group of children
I will get your...
Feast without music.
Thralls. Humans kept in bondage, bred to serve. Such is the fate of the lowly. No guests in the kitchen! Out! They are calling for challengers to fate.
Harvey! Show us your might! Beat our champion and we will drain our horns in your honor.
Bring me this champion, and I will shine my knuckles on his jawbone.
Behold!
Do not mock me. I will not fight a withered old crone.
If you are too afraid to face her, well.
If she is truly your champion, then so be it. I will try not to break her brittle bones, but I promise nothing.
Perhaps a babe would be more...
Indeed, you are mighty. You have fought old age and won. No one has ever done that before.
Drink to me then, as you promised you would.
All of you! Empty your horns for Javi!
The mead is half gone. Then Aegir's cauldron can be drained. Is there any sweeter music than the clash of drinking horns? Aegir, mighty friend to the Aesir. Are you not sorry to lose your cauldron?
It was never mine by right. Thor won it from... And after that bloody business with
The end of...
And Aldrich too.
Give it a try. What's the worst that can happen?
Last time I played your game, I got so drunk I shot my brother in...
I should try the archery contest. No doubt.
Greetings, Harvey. Will you test your arm at archery? You must hit 3 targets in a handful of heartbeats.
I can shoot the wings off a wasp.
Ah, but can you do it?
I'll take your shot.
Ha! That's...
Show me those targets.
Then take a drink and let fly.
Close your eyes, your luck will improve.
Did you forget your mead? Drink from the cup and start again.
What can I do to get them to drink faster?
Let us hope you hold your beer better than you hold a bow.
Fine shot. Now, have a drink and try another.
Let us hope you hold your beer better than you hold a bow.
Steady eye now. The last one is the hardest. Did you forget your mead? Drink from the cup and start again.
Let us hope you hold your beer better than you hold a bow. Let us hope you hold your beer better than you hold... Let us hope you hold your beer better than you hold...
You are a keen shot, Harvey. Your hand grows steadier with drink.
Another round?
Not for me. My belly roy...
Give it to me! I want to go! Get your grubby paws off my harp! My turn! My...
That harp does not belong to you, little thief. You should give it back.
What are you gonna do? Fight me for it?
Why don't you give me a real challenge?
All right. You want this harp? Go dive in that meat. Climb as high as you can, though. I want a big splash.
Watch and learn.
My turn! My turn! Not you too! You'll break the strings with your sausage fingers! Bet they won't do it! How many broken bones you think?
Gods here are vigilant.
Maybe 100.
There. Now give back the harp, so the musicians may play.
Give me as hairy balls!
Who taught you such language?
Mother?
It's deeds that matter here.
The right food will inspire thirst. I should head to the kitchen. You're not drinking, Gunlother. Some would say it frees the spirit.
We call wit.
Let us play a game.
I enjoy.
All great minds.
You
Give me an...
Man...
Could you give it to me again?
Would that I had now what I had yesterday. Find out what that was. Mankind it mars, speech it hinders, yet speech it will inspire.
It is ale, of course.
A child could have solved that one. Would you like another?
All right, I'm ready.
Who is that shrill one who rides a hard road and has fared that way before? He kisses hard who has two mouths and goes only on gold.
A river has a mouth, and sometimes flows on gold.
A good try, but the river's kiss is soft. It is a hammer. One more?
I've had enough.
Oh, very well.
I need to empty. The cauldron is empty. I should tell Sutunga. Great Sutunga, your guests thirst for mead, yet the cauldron is dry.
All gone? I never would have thought it possible. Gunlover.
Father?
Open the vault. Instruct the thralls to bring more mead for my guests.
Do they really need more, Father? Several are unconscious already.
Do as I ask.
As you wish. I will open the vault.
None will say that Sutunga...
None will be capable. Lonely tower, ancient and abandoned. The ice has gnawed it well. Finally, the vault is open. The mead awaits within.
Javi, I heard a noise and... What are you doing?
I wanted to speak with you away from the others. I brought you something. A gift.
For me? Thank you, but why?
Fate, Gunlothar. We are helpless to escape it. And we were fated to be here now, together.
You and I.
The Nornir spin...
Your words, your...
Listen, Anna. By this strange magic might the Aesir evade our doom. Hyrkin has promised answers at the Well of Mimir.
There! See? The robber caught red-handed.
Betrayer! Deceiver! I treated you as an honored guest, and this is how you repay me?
Loki? You should have the sense to stay far away from me after what you did.
Someone needed to warn my people of the treachery in your heart. Suttungr, show this Aesir how the Jotnar deal with thieves.
Come, embrace your death!
You're not going to.
I have lived too long to suffer when your bones will...
Be thankful it was me who took your meat and not Loki. What I do for the safety of the Aesir and Vanir.
You will change countless fates, Harvey.
We will see. Hyrkin said to find her at Mimir's well. I will deal with this venomous trickster another. Roots of the world tree Yggdrasil feed from the well of Mimir. I am close. I will deal with this venomous trickster another day. I sorely underestimated the heft of your balls, Oathbreaker. You dare show your face.
Oathbreaker!
And Suttungr.
Don't play.
For the safe...
But not.
You let the Jotnar into Athens.
He was not safe here.
I swore
That is the truth now. Release him.
You're out of favors, trickster. And you're welcome to try. Let's see if you fight as well as you lie! Are you finished?
Curse you, Harvey.
Your own distrust has undone you. Now go. Do not show your face again.
I cannot.
But you will not be...
Do not be so...
gone to who knows what... see him again soon.
probabilities lead us here. The calculations give us hope.
Speaking with...
Do you have the mead?
I do. Must I drink it now?
Not yet. For once you drink, your Hugur will take flight and be ever fixed. Drink only when the hour of your death approaches.
Then why are we here?
When Ragnarok has come and gone, this place will remain. Remain and remember.
Wise Mimir, keeper of the well, give me your counsel.
You who seek immortality may find it within these waters. But there is a price.
As always.
The mead is not magic alone. It requires the sacred waters of Mimir's well to ferment into its final state.
Before you take these waters, you must infuse them with the blood of the Asa. To remember you, it must know you. Surrender a part of yourself to the waters that nourish the World Tree. Only then will you have that which you
Gunlother warned of chaos and
Azir blood will infuse this water, and the poor humans of Midgard will be forever altered.
This is what the others feared. But then they always cared overmuch for vermin.
And if I make this sacrifice, what then?
While death and ruin rage all around, the World Tree will keep you. Your body will die, but your Hugur will live on here. In time, you will be born anew.
Do you vouch for this strangeness? And there is no...
None.
It seems I have no choice.
You never did.
How much would you sacrifice to be freed of fate's shackles? Would you give your tongue, your hand, your sight?
I would give all that and more.
The sacrifice has been made. Whosoever drinks of the mead, the World Tree will remember them.
And you? What is your sacrifice?
My liberty. Suttungr and Gunlother will not forgive this trespass. They will hunt me now to the edges of the 9 worlds.
What are they to you?
We ruled together for a time, a noble triad. As father, 6 times we tried to blunt the fangs of Ragnarok, and 6 times we failed. The mead, but they feared how it might buy your the ashes of my husband.
Do as you will. I've had my fill of this cursed realm. My work here is done. Now to Asgard, to save my people.
Come. Settle your mind and tell me what you have seen.
Strange things, Valka.
Go on.
In Jotunheim, it promised me a strange effect. To drink it would deliver me. By this mead, I hope to live beyond my own death.
Fascinating.
They have not ended.
The elixir.
The Nornir told me you'd be here. The cord is forged. Gleipnir, I call it. I'll wager there's a good story behind that wound.
A tale for another time. Thank you for this.
When you bind the beast,
how tightly will it hold? The beast may resist.
The more you tighten the cord, the stronger it will hold and the greater it will hurt. Till the beast is rooted to the ground.
Thank you, Ivaldi. You may go.
Back to my forge?
Yes, until your debt to me is paid in full. It was the dwarves who made the world a trading post.
At least we trade in goods, not people, slave master. I'll be glad to be back on the ground, away from...
Are you near?
Javi, you're a balm to my eyes. What happened to yours?
A sacrifice.
Yes, but he's grown.
Regrettable, but necessary.
From the start, it was a kind...
Would it be...
We are past the time for... I fear...
Then we will offer him a different fate. It will act as a leash, whose magic will signal that he is safely secured. An assurance, a beacon.
Fenrir, yes.
He did. It is a fine...
Yes. Fenrir! A good word has come.
Leave me.
I wish you well, Great Wolf. But a fear still hangs over Asgard. The Aesir worry about your growing size and strength.
Too late now. And what do they have to be afraid of? Old friend.
Javi brings a collar fashioned by the dwarves. A beacon. That we may track from a distance to know where you roam. Wear this, and you may live and thrive in Asgard. Without worry.
I smell something sour.
Wear the collar! Or return to Jotunheimer. There's no third way.
Son of Loki. Have I not treated you with kindness? We are bonded, you and I. And as I trust my king, so you may trust me. Open your mouth. As a pledge of faith, you may take my hand if I am untrue.
Fair.
Be swift, Javi.
Burns.
Javi?
sacrifice.
Unbind him! Here you stay, Fen Dweller!
Will fight one another. Kill one another.
You speak in riddles.
The home of the gods turns red. Red with gore. Age of storms, an age of wolves.
Where did you hear these words of prophecy?
Then comes the second great sorrow, when the Havi goes to fight the wolf.
How do you know these things?
This is the tale I tell myself. Each night in the cold and dark, before I sleep and dream of tasting your flesh.
I could not strike the killing blow. All my oaths remain unbroken.
Anyone lesser would have succumbed to his hatred.
If I could have done this any other way. To die. I returned to Asgard.
And what did you see?
I bound the wolf Fenrir, Loki's son, with an unbreakable cord. The beast was enraged by my actions. We fought and I prevailed, but I could not kill the beast.
You visit lore and legend. Things I would never have...
Every moment there was as tactile and as vital as you and I seated in this hut.
This is wonderful.
There was a betrayal. I betrayed my friend Tyr. I stood by as the great wolf mauled him, tearing his arm off at the joint.
How did it feel?
I was unmoved by his pain.
Selfishness.
I witnessed that all was, but we were ready for the... And that was...
How curious.
I can make sense of no more.
The thrust of these visions seem clear to me. As in your first reverie, A fear of Odin has seen fit to gift. Perhaps his tale is to do so.
I understand. A new letter.
What tiden die Eivor?
I want to see the Alliance map. I have changed my mind. I want to see the Alliance map. What about Lincolnshire?
A rather boisterous man named Hunwald arrived recently, wishing to speak with you. On a matter of great importance, he said.
Where is he now?
Down at the docks, carousing with my scouts and scaring the fish from the river. He waits for you with great eagerness.
He sounds charming. I will meet him at once.
Protect your ears.
Evil.
This is true happiness, isn't it, men? Life in the rough, in the company of friends, sitting beside a carefree river.
I'm here for the mead, Lord Boy.
I just adore the laughter of the
Me,
water,
warrior.
the spice
Let
of
gold
mead
glory
in
be our
nose,
mead
the
and
spittle
mead.
of shouting. You may think this odd, but our lively chatter here has inspired in me a short poem. May I recite it for you?
Go on.
Oh, indeed.
Another skull.
Me? Oh, goodness. Shall I continue?
I'm not here to judge your poems.
Yes, I have come with the hope...
You must understand that Eivor has more enemies than friends in Mercia, Lord. Before I drag you off by your knob to meet him, I'd like to know your name.
Yes, forgive me. I am Hundwald, loyal son of Lord Hunbeor, the current alderman of Lincolnshire. May God keep and cure him. You see, my father is ailing, and in his delirium, evil men have corrupted his judgment. Only a month ago, without forewarning, Mercian soldiers chased me, I know not what...
Outcast from your family. That's a hard road to walk.
Could one of your clan march beside me through this...
If I knew my father was ill and beyond saving, I would ready myself to take his place. Will you take up his burden should he fall?
Oh, banish that, but if he were to pass... Yes. Yes, I believe I could.
You sing a sad song, Hundwald of Lincolnshire. A son robbed of his father's protection. How far will you...
Oh, indeed.
All right, young lord, but when I'm ready, we'll find your...
Ah! God pray...
I won't be leading you. I want your...
I am yours to abuse.
If it comes to that...
I'll wait for you in my... From there, we shall make...
Goodbye!
God bless and...
I fear me.
That might...
So this is Hundwald's safe haven.
Though you be a Mercian Shire today, tomorrow the...
Hunwald!
Who is... Eivor! Come! Bread and ale, please, alewife! I have been discussing my
Lord.
He is a nobleman like me. One of Lincolnshire... Alfgar, with his influence and your might...
We're going to see...
Indeed, Eivor.
Hunwald, your father's ill. Do you have a plan, or have I—
Of course, my friend. I am a man of action above all else.
Listen.
Ah, yes, to Lincoln. Away! But with care. The road between here and...
You're daft.
I think... And here...
I'm hot for a fight.
All right, a quick brawl to get familiar with the local dregs.
Eivor! My bladder is bursting.
Clear out, all of you, before you kick up a fire.
Jesus, my bones are aching. Could use a dip in the sea.
Shut your hinge, Chill.
I told Hunwald to stay near. Where did he wander off to?
You hear that scream? Sounded like Hunwald. He went out that side door.
Hunwald is in trouble.
Leave him be! Jesus! Bloody dying!
This ain't worth the silver they's paying us.
Ruined within an inch of my life. I will survive. I must. Continue as you would, Eivor.
And if I should expire, avenge me. I live! I am alive! Heaven have mercy!
Are you hurt?
Unbelievable! The Battle of Bottlefster Algar!
Hunwald, are you hurt?
Never better,
We should get to Lincoln as quickly as we can.
Yes, yes. What horrible souls are hunting me? Me, the son of a beloved elderman. Was it naive to believe my status as a nobleman held some sway over the churls and serfs of this shire? What cause have any to dishonor me? Look! Boats there! We could sail the waters to Lincoln, sink the ships of any enemies in our way.
What were you told when the guards exiled you?
Oh, scraps. To screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha! Horsed hooky. Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death, hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Hunwald. I can't help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No, I suspect the order for my exile came from on high. Perhaps one of Burgred's final orders before he was deposed.
That would surprise me. Burgred was battling Danes until the end. He had bigger things to worry over.
Perhaps you're right, he was too contained. It must have been King Alfred then.
King Alfred of Wessex? That's another kingdom entirely.
Yes, but Alfred has a fearful hatred of the Danes. He must have heard that I am courting one. A beauty who knows no equal.
Your Dane lady love. Right.
Here's Lincoln, the city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
I need to cloak myself here.
Eivor, why does it not surprise me to see you here?
Mercian guards everywhere. Follow me.
Right behind you, Shadow Walker. My heart beats like the drums of your dragon boat. I once called home so alien to me now, so harsh and unwanted. Fear not, I shall make you mine again.
This town was your home?
It was, and should still be. Oh, to see it now fills my eyes with tears.
Save weeping for prayers. We're not inside yet.
One day I won't have to skulk around this town with my face hidden. I will walk proudly among the people I love.
There's damp on the air. There's great clouds of gather soon.
Best not to draw attention here.
I have barely enough silver to buy peat from those bandits. They hoard everything.
Hunwald! Praise God you live! I do, my dear Rhaegar. Tell my father his son has returned and in fighting form. It is urgent I speak.
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father has been taken.
Taken? When?
Weeks ago, Lord. And well ill he was when they carried him off.
Have you looked for him?
Oh, I dare not go asking after him, for fear of stepping above my caste. But he'll be in good hands, don't...
He still has...
Bishop Herefrith.
Will we find
You mean soldiers in the...
Right. Who was that fellow?
Rhaegar? He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end. He helps run the place, and he's known me since I was but a little lordling. A simple fellow, but worth every inch of his salt.
Lord Hunvilo, be surely.
Oh!
My lord, you're well.
Look, you should have sent forewarning of your return to avoid the violence that dogs.
Why so
Oh, worse than dead.
I'm not the Dane who's been plowing, and I don't own a farm.
I know you mean well, Bishop, but there's...
Sadly, the people of the Shire will have...
I've no patience for insult and rumor.
We have come to...
Lord Hunbior has gone on...
What on earth do you mean by...
Your father feared for his...
How dare you?
See this from my view, this does not...
Hunwald has seen the point of...
Your father was at my hospice.
In secret?
I'm sorry.
Come, Abbess. We should leave this young...
Take care.
Stay with him. I'll have a look around.
If my father spent talk to them...
Recuperating here not long ago. Someone may have seen him depart. The other side must be barred. Huh? Do you know where your alderman is?
I can tell you a few things, but not here in the open. Follow me.
This is far enough. Tell me what you know.
Oh, I know loads of things about our alderman. I know his favourite foods. I know when his bedclothes get changed. And I know he hates being bled with leeches. That sort of thing.
But where has he gone?
Ah, where? I have no bloody idea. Is that what you asked me?
Forget it. Are you the head sister here?
Aye, and I'm not too comforted by the sight of you wielding weapons like a war chief. We're a It's bad enough I've got...
No harm will come to you or those you...
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if...
Your alderman would agree, so this...
That's a pleasant thought. Then, quite against my there's no working bathhouse in Lincoln. So, I gather they meant the old ruins.
Ruins?
I pray you...
To let those Mercians nobles use our tunnels, if you ask me.
What choice do we have? At least this way they'll leave us be.
They killed one of their own. What's to stop them from splitting our skulls as well?
Because they fear us, see? No one takes us for fools, you got it.
Remember, God punishes those who wish ill upon...
Go on.
Ill upon who?
Oh, sorry, I was miles away. What?
Christ Jesus, you haven't got enough brains in your head to blink, have you?
These tunnels run deep. Was the Ultimate fleeing to a hideaway beneath Lincoln?
Damn it!
I should be cautious around here.
More Mercians traipsing across our routes. Can't piss from here to Bolingbroke without someone demanding some ungodly deal. All this traffic has made smuggling a difficult job. Smuggling will all...
Fighting here. About what? A violent struggle between nobles and bandits. The bandits didn't fare so well. A noble's cloak with the image of a swan. Looks like the Ultimate passed this way.
that would love to meet this king. A Saxon nobleman paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbroke Castle. Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits, paid them hush money. When the time came, in the struggle, they already got away. Fresh air.
Sunan, guide me.
This area is off limits.
Show me.
I'm on the right track. That keep is well protected.
I wonder what in God's name we're here for. Hunbeor is his own prisoner.
He's an ill man, leave him be. Besides, we ain't got it too rough. We can hunt in the wolds of Lindsey and whore in Botolston.
Too right, too right. I'm done with idle time. Grab some ale and let's skin some animals later.
So firm is your There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing? Hey, who comes? Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
Your Ealdorman is long past the days of good conversation.
Yet still he makes good company. I've been instructed to wash and...
Instructed by whom?
Soldiers. They brought him here as he protested, feebly. I did my best to make him comfortable, until...
Hunwald deserves to be owed an inheritance.
All in good...
No, now.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. Until the appointed time, when I asked who gave these orders. Of course. You're welcome to...
I'll find some.
A box of musty clothing, and a brooch with a crest. The house of the ferocious swan. This will do.
I'll return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news. Dried herbs and berries crushed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his upcoming rites.
Foul rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
I don't know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
Eivor!
Your father's dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbeorth's house. I found it near his body.
No. No, this cannot be. He was strong, a pillar of Lincolnshire.
Oh, you poor boy. I'm so...
I am a man, Archer! Do you hear me?
Keep steady, Hunwald. You're now the head of your house.
Another swan takes flight. Only I remain. Last in a line of...
I'm sorry, Hunwald.
What?
I didn't tell you soon.
You lied to me!
You...
Lord have... Hunwald was the son of an ealdorman. Will he take his father's seat?
The title's not hereditary, but he can plead his case before a Shire moot. King Ceolwulf must then ratify the decision.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to time.
It was all but between our...
Someone in the Shire. If I have to assemble an army to make...
The Shire moot is a...
Apart from Hunwald, who else will stand for the Ealdorman's seat?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward. Under my care, this Shire has found some peace this past month.
I will, and I am proud to say I afford...
Good. My priests will spread...
Do visit my...
I'll find the time.
Eivor.
Is the word Christ...
I did...
Love is...
Yes, quite.
With Hunbeorth's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do. Archer went to console him. I should follow her. Archer, where is Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed me away. I love the boy, I do. But I saw him ride north.
Hunwald loved you like family, and you lied to his face.
In my way,
Oath.
These woods, Father. These woods. I remember the days we spent here together.
Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald.
Come!
Collect yourself, Hunwald. There's many a man in Lincolnshire who would pay to see your head.
Well, they can...
Do not gorge on...
That is, my father would...
He had a large heart and a love for his people.
I was a rubbish...
A toast. To you, you have love in your heart.
Eivor,
All right, Lord. You are all right. Skull!
Skull. And then...
Right. You're dead.
You know what?
After you.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You've never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords, like a giant's axe wound? Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter? Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels? That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You can't grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Ha! Very true.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced. But I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course. But give me that chance. By God, I just want to have that chance.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor! Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Stop here. Something isn't right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Eivor, I am sweating from pit to toe. Do not leave me here.
Hush. Stay calm.
Wait for my signal.
Survey the area, Sunan. Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Well struck, Eivor! I'm over here!
That's twice they've tried to kill you, Hunwald.
And twice failed.
We had luck. But if you're not more careful, they will succeed. Someone in Mercia wants...
Yes!
I'm serious.
Plain and...
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
Hunwald.
It has been...
I'm fine.
Ah, yeah.
Hello.
And you, Swanborough?
Surprised to find that...
Not quite. I'm surprised.
Eivor agreed to help.
What's happened?
My father is dead.
Oh, my...
And someone in your... A Shire mood will...
What if I left it...
Hunwald, no.
Whatever strength you lack...
Yes.
Come inside and...
Keep watch over...
My blade.
I don't...
Eivor, I'm pleased you came. Welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Elfgar.
Quite right.
You're flush with land and...
It's not brave. Yeah, this fine specimen. He left it here.
It's a beautiful weapon, finely crafted. Thank you.
I thought you might like it. Now, take it and come hither. I have a rousing hunt planned for the two of us. Leave aside talk of...
We're hunting or fruit?
Both, if you like. To be plain, Eivor, a great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear?
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this Shire. Though its line of kings is old ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the Shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
I'm sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
There it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrified.
Are we hunting, Alfgar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby. Ah, my old friend Grim.
What surprise. I came as you requested.
Yes, and how...
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching...
Yes, that's right, very good. Perhaps you know each other.
It is good.
Hey, Eivor.
Yeah?
There's a cake.
If the beast is as large...
I'm game. There's all manner of beasts in this forest.
If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
This is the threshold of the beast's home. There's no doubting that. That's not it. Wolves.
You'll want to see here.
Is that? That's smoke! My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! My God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A class of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
Bloody Dane lover.
Kill the rat! Remain steadfast! Feel my breath on your neck!
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed. What a mess. A sea of ashes.
Your man.
To be sure.
The Shire moot will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well. Archer, is everything ready?
The Shire moot will soon begin.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire moot for myself. When will the boat begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop is...
It's not an easy choice.
I pray that God guide...
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man. How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright? That you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
Good evening, Alfgard.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It's a difficult choice, Alfgard. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
A
vote for Hunwald will return the House of the...
Bishop.
Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you...
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now...
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
He shall be done that we found in hand.
Sorry, they say Alderman before. Your man still here.
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am...
There's more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That's good to hear. Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgard is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the
bishop. That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about.
Three men, three possible futures. Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them? It's not for myself I must cast this stone. You can never be certain. All three have... Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need. Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious swan.
It is decreed by this lawful Shire moot that the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire shall be son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast. As all well know, this Shire moot's decision is not...
Steel yourself.
Mother of God! Another battle!
Hold steady, Elderman. How many arm you can?
Men of Lincolnshire, stand firm! Defend your elbow! Kill these traitors!
Is this how that god welcomes a new elder? Bastard bishop. What's his endgame? This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Alderman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest
We should
that choice.
Yes.
I am at a loss. I will pray for these martyrs.
Be well.
And you.
A bold attack. And in broad daylight.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herewrith rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp, and we'll find out together.
Herewrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herewrith were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener.
We are the men of Lincolnshire! Remember it! My ancestors fought...
Here's the camp, do you see? The Field will soon be ready for action.
Give them mead and let them rest. There's hard fighting ahead.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fields are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor.
If they fight...
And is there room...
Of course.
Are we ready then?
We attack now.
Our first task...
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Back to it!
my lead!
Your time is come! You're mine!
Need to find a way past that palisade. An explosion could do it. Or I can try hitting it with a springald.
Time has come for you. Let's strip the dog off. Pick the coward off. Coward, shoot!
A challenge at last.
I'll stick you like a pig. Eat my blade!
Gods, Herefrith has gone mad. No one leave.
Thomas et Felisora tumulto emis vidi triviali. Vel fortibus auida moles lecta. God won't let us lose.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Give up, you shit!
Knock the idiot down! With me, brother! Go and smash him! Bleed, you! Nice gear! Try to flank! No, he's scared! Yeah!
Blocked from the other side.
We bring Christ's mercy!
Damn you!
Get back here! Put you on a pike!
Shoot! Shoot!
Pay for your... Not getting away from me! Won't survive, fool! Put an arrow in the gun.
Some respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost.
That's the should.
Eivor, is he... Is the bishop dead?
He bled too little.
I won't... Yes, but they...
Lincolnshire is yours to...
The din of battle still...
Good.
I would ask...
Name it.
As Eldon, would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in...
We'd be happy to.
Thank you, my
Our people are
blasted.
It'll do for now. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. My...
Yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste.
Eivor, out the gate.
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
One.
The boy Hunwald.
The loud one, an elk.